So in this video, I'm going to share with you how's the market doing right now, how's it performing, all right? How are single family homes and townhomes performing versus condominiums? And then the last thing I want to share with you is, well, what's expected to happen during the next 3, 6, 7, 8 months, all right? So how's the market? The market remains crazy. That is one word, all right? August of this year compared to last year, 12% appreciation rate, which is an insane number. Okay, inventory going down the drain, going plummeting basically. 35% drop, which is crazy. Now, how are these numbers? These are for single family homes and townhomes. Okay, condominiums, the numbers are also strong, but they're nowhere near as robust as single family homes and townhomes. And I'm saying this because if you are thinking of putting your condominium up for sale, yes, you should be able to get a good price, but it's nowhere, the velocity and the aggressiveness of people going after it is not going to be nowhere near the same as single family homes and townhomes. Okay? Now, where is the market headed? What's going to happen? Well, in March and April, a lot of people were asking for loan forgiveness, right, because of the pandemic. And typically they were giving one of two forgivenesses, right? They were either giving a 6-month extension or they were giving a 12-month extension, meaning you don't have to pay your mortgage for the next 6 months, or you don't need to pay your mortgage for the next 12 months. Okay, those that got the 6-month forgiveness, they're due now, basically, September, October, November. Now, the expectation, what we're seeing right now is that the demand remains so incredibly strong that any properties that are gonna hit the market because homeowners are not able to afford their mortgage payments is gonna get easily absorbed. But the demand right now in the housing market, no issues there, okay? Where it gets a little tricky is those people that got 12-month extensions, right? Which puts them ending that forgiveness somewhere in March or April of 2021. That's where it gets tricky because we all know interest rates are gonna remain dirt cheap. The Federal Reserve has already said, rates are going to remain low for another 2 or 3 years. No questions there. But where it gets tricky is we don't really know exactly how demand is going to be. It's expected to remain at a minimum very good, right? Demand is going to remain at a minimum very good. But we don't really know as far as like the influx of homes, how is that going to affect the market because we don't know if banks, they haven't given an indication if they're going to continue to extend forgiveness, the number of months, right? So people don't have to pay their mortgages due to loss of wages, loss of jobs. So it's a little bit more of a tricky situation looking into how things are going to be in March, April, and May. But at a minimum, if the numbers are any indication of how things are going to be in March, April, and May, they remain at a minimum in good standing. Okay, I know this is probably a lot of information I'm throwing at you. But, if you have any questions about the subject, we're more than happy to answer it. You can message me if you're interested in knowing the value of your property, which, trust me, it has gone up, okay? It has gone up. Even if you want to know for cracks and giggles, it has gone up. If you want to know the value, message me. Bye.